everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I decided to take a quick break from holiday videos to bring you guys a video that you all request a lot, and it's just my tips on how to get more subscribers and have a more successful YouTube channel. And I was thinking about what I was going to include in this video, and I realized that if I gave out all my, if I put a lot of work into it and really gave out all my tips and techniques and what I use and all that, it would be probably 30 to 45 minute video. And that's just way too long for you guys. So I decided to split it up into different parts. This first part is going to be the one I thought most of you guys could use right now, which is like the products that I use and like little editing tips and techniques and tricks to like make your videos better edited. And so if you guys want to see more of these videos, then let me know what you want to see, like maybe one about like camera angles and like how to film and move it smoothly, and like just tell me below what you want to see, or like maybe like channel editing and thumbnails. If you guys want to see that, then tell me below and give this video a thumbs up. So yeah, but in this video I'm just going to show you what products I use for lighting and like camera little extras, and then also on my editor, like what I do to get a lot of effects that I have in my videos. So let's go ahead and get started. First, the camera that I use is a Canon Rebal T3i, and I use a Proline professional classic tripod. All the links to everything on Amazon will be linked in the description box, so you guys can go right there and click it. So the next thing I want to talk about that I sometimes use, I'm not using it right now obviously because I'm about to show you it, but it is this microphone. I just got this last month. It's from Trankstar, and it definitely was under $50. I feel like it was $20. Just takes one battery, which I don't have in right now. But I'm going to do a test. I'm going to show you guys a test real quick with the microphone and then without. So let me put this on. And you definitely don't have to have a microphone or like an amazing camera starting out, as I'm sure you've heard. Because I mean, you just don't need it. But if this is like more of a video, if you want to definitely amp up your videos, it's not the basics. It's like more than the basics with your videos. So I'm going to put this mic on and show you guys a difference. So I just plugged the microphone in. So I don't know if you guys can hear a difference. Again, as I said, I just bought this and I don't know if it's better or not. So tell me below if you like it better with the mic sound or without. The other mic that I use when I'm not lazy for doing voiceovers is the Blue Snowball. I got this for Christmas last year and I really like it. It's really good if you want a really crisp sound that always sounds nice. I mean, sometimes I will just use the built-in microphone on my laptop and it sounds pretty good, but this is just if you want a little bit extra. It's also really good if you like do singing videos or like you play an instrument. It's a lot better for that than just speaking. Like it picks up instruments really well, like, and records them into your computer. But just, I don't think you have to have this definitely when starting off, but it's just a little extra thing I like to use sometimes for doing voices. Next, I'm going to talk about lighting, and for me, I always try to use natural lighting like I am right now. I just got home from school and my window's right here, so that's why this side of my face is a little bit more lit. Sometimes I film my videos where I'm facing my bed, and so the windows are hitting me full on, and that's what I like most. It's called like 3 points lighting or something around at 3 different points. So I usually like to have a light in front of me, to the sides, and behind me. So like behind me right now I have my Christmas lights on, or you can have a candle or a lamp. Just a lighting in the back really helps, and then having lighting face on. But I couldn't like have the light face on me right now because the sun is actually setting, and so it had like these weird streaks that you see here on the wall. That was on my face and I didn't think it was very good, so that's why I'm positioned this way with no light in front of me, which isn't my favorite way to film, but it's fine. So natural lighting is definitely the way to go. It's free obviously, and I think it looks the best personally. However, you know, in the winter, some of my videos aren't as well lit because I'm filming late at night because the sunset's really late here, and sometimes I have things to do after school. So I will sometimes use my big studio lights, which I got last year for Christmas. I'll show you a clip now. They're basically just box lights, and they produce a lot of lights, and I use this for when it's really dark and I want a lot of lighting, and when I'm not lazy, because it does take a little bit of time to like set them up and things, but they are really good. It still doesn't look like perfect though, like as good as natural lighting does. It still looks sort of fake, but it's better than pitch black. If you don't want to spend money on those were actually really cheap. All this stuff I don't spend a lot of money on. I just have a good camera and then like some little cheaper like things like the microphone and those lights. But an even cheaper route to go is this Neewer, again links in the description, light. So this is cool because it just goes onto your camera. So the top of your camera, you just slide it on. And I don't have enough batteries in right now, but it turns on and you can do it like really bright or a little like dimmer and stuff, and it has the same effect as those studio lights, except it's like straight on because you face it right here on you, while the studio lights are usually on the side, so it's not like just bam, like, yeah. I'll show a clip of when I use this to film. And also what's nice about what comes with this is you can put this screen in for like a softer light, that's what I use, or you can have like a straight on light, which is this, and then there's a yellow slide too that gives them more yellow tones, but I usually don't use that. So yeah, there's many different ways you can use lighting, but again, number one is just use the free option of natural light. Also, something to really amp up your videos is to have a nice background. This is really easy. Obviously, you don't need to buy anything really. Just like here, I have a blanket, and I have some of my stuffed animals back there, and I try to just, if you have your bed in your background, just make sure to make your bed, or don't have like random clothing or bags on the floor. Just try to pick up your area and make it cute, so you know they feel like they're in a nice clean room, and you know, because no one likes dirty rooms. No one even likes to feel like they're in a dirty room, and so when they're watching your video, you don't want them to feel like they're in a messy room. So just pick up, decorate a little. You know, I have my lights. This blackboard just doesn't have any writing on it, but it should. Sphere behind you. So now let's get on to editing techniques and what I like to do there. So now I use Final Cut Pro X, and I love it. It's an amazing editor. However, it is pretty expensive, so I'm going to show you some tricks and tips that I use on iMovie, which is free on a Mac laptop. And it's still pretty good, and that's what I started out with. Actually, I started out using Windows Movie Maker when I had a PC, and then when I got this laptop, I used iMovie, and then now I use Final Cut Pro. Actually, and I also used Adobe Premiere Elements 12 once, which it does cost more money than iMovie because iMovie's free. I think it's like $100, but it's less than Final Cut Pro, which is $300. So here's iMovie. The new, I actually haven't really used the new update a lot. It's a lot different than the old one, and it sort of scares me a little. I don't like it, but I'm still going to show you some little things you can do on here to make your videos better. Okay everyone, so now I'm going to show you how to do a few effects on iMovie. And the way I'm recording the screen right now is using this software. So, okay, so a few things. I'm just going to use this footage of the Taylor Swift concert I had. I'm going to take the audio out. It's not very good footage because it's taken on my phone, but it's the only thing I have right now in my iMovie library. So, first let's talk about music and cool things you can do with music. So, obviously you can't use songs that you bought in iTunes because they're copyrighted. So, a way to get copyright-free free music is through the YouTube Creator. Which is super easy to get to. You just go to Creator in your video manager, and you can find like music like this there. So I haven't used. Okay, so here's a song that I got for free. I want to use that, so I'm going to drag it here. And a quick way to fade music in and out is, this is also the way you do it in Final Cut Pro, is you go on this line here, you see these two little arrows pop up, and you can drag it to how far you want it to fade in, and that just really helps. And I'm going to cut, I want to trim this so that it ends here. And it adds a lot of potential when your music fades in and out. So, as you can see, now it's louder, and then when we get to the end, gets softer, and that just adds a lot to your videos and makes them seem very professional. So a lot of times you will see beauty gurus bring in like a little snippet. I do this in videos like with products, like you just see the outline of a. And so I'm going to show you how to easily get a transparent background on a product or any object you want. So I took this picture off the internet, and as you can see, it's just a picture of a heart with a white background. But if an easy way to get the white background gone without any editing software. This is just what comes on your computer. It's this preview thing that pops up whenever you open a picture. So you're going to hit this little marker, and then I use this little like wand tool thing, and you're just going to drag around until it's all highlighted in like a red. If you see like this, if I go all the way around, it's going to keep the white, but I want to do it so the white is not highlighted in red, but the heart is. And then I'm going to go like that, and then press crop, convert, and as you can see, the white background is gone. So then we can take this and bring it over, and we want to, you can make the opacity less, and so yeah, a lot of things, all the things that you can do in iMovie, you can do in Final Cut Pro. Like here's sound effects, you can move in things from GarageBand. Oh, and transitions are another great thing to have. A lot of transitions in iMovie are also in Final Cut Pro. You just add them in and they look really good. That's it. That's what the Final Cut Pro application software looks like. This is my holiday video, which went up on Wednesday, so I'm going to just work with this since it's already here. So you can do the same thing, you know, add in things on top. Like here's our heart again, and what I like about this is you can like easily move it anywhere. So I'm just going to put that there. And something that I had to search for, I couldn't figure out how to do, is how to make an object or text move. So say I want this heart to move down during this shot. What I do is if I want it to start here, then I put the cursor there, and then I go to transform under video, and you're going to click this little arrow here and add keyframe. So then you can go through each shot. So by pressing this button or the little arrow on our keyboard, we can go to the next shot and move the heart across the screen. Okay, so this is going to be really bad, but you can see here. And what you're going to do is stick moved as it at this scene went on. So what you're going to do is a cool thing that I found. I don't know if you can do that on iMovie, but I figured it out in Final Cut Pro. So if you have Final Cut Pro, that is a great thing that a lot of beauty gurus and YouTubers use. Lastly, I am going to show you guys something that changes your video quality amazingly in the editing process, and it is your color. So I'm going to take this clip right here. I'm just going to add it to the end here to show you guys. So this, you can also do this on iMovie, but I'm going to show you here in Final Cut Pro. So you can, the color right here, there's a little bit, I love this balance color button in Final Cut Pro. It just automatically makes the shot a little bit better, but I'm going to take that off right now. It doesn't show much of a difference in this shot, but I do that a lot. And like, here's a clip where I used like my fake lighting kit. It was dark outside, so the natural enhance button really helps there. Okay, so here, what you're going to do to get a better color selection is go to here, then show color board. And here you can make it like more green or something, but to just make it look more natural and make the lighting look better. I love saturation. Like, oh my gosh, that helps so much. A lot of like Mac Barbie 07 videos and Alicia Marie and My Life is Ava, they all use tons of saturation to just make it a lot better. And if it's really dark, like your lighting is really dark in your video, then get some exposure and you can brighten it up. Obviously not that much, maybe just a little bit. Or if it's really bright in your shot, you can make it a little darker. And there's tons. It's just, it adds so much difference and makes your video quality look so much better if the lighting in the shot is good. And that is basically all I have for the editing little tips and tricks that I like to use. But I just want to say, by no way do I think I personally am a huge successful YouTuber. I am very happy with the subscribers that I have, but I know so many people have much more than me. So I'm not saying that I'm the best at all or anything like that. Just this video was really requested and I wanted to do it for you guys. Your requests below, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!